Hey guys, it's Jan. Welcome back to my channel. So I figured I would do a makeup collection and jewelry organization video today because I've got a couple comments from people asking what I film in or where I film. I film in my bedroom. This is my side of the bedroom that I'm about to show you. My husband's is on the other side where the armoire is and that lamp in the back and the children's pictures. So that's his side, but this is my side. Originally what we had here was a double dresser, which was the his and her dresser. You know, one side had my perfumes, the other side has his colognes, but I used every drawer. But it took up such space and it didn't really fulfill all of the needs that I needed it for in terms of clothes and, you know, things of that nature. So I ended up getting rid of that and asked my husband to suspend from the ceiling, and I'll show you that in a second, like a 10 to 12 foot bar going across my ceiling and another bar over here, which I'll show you, and I just placed a garment rack at the end because I do shop a lot in New York City, and when I walk into a lot of the stores, things are hung from the ceilings, things are on rolling racks, garment racks, and I kind of wanted to emulate that kind of feeling for my bedroom. Now my husband in the meantime was kind of like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm gonna feel like I'm walking into a store. To me that's fine. To him it was kind of weird, but it works. He really has no problems with it whatsoever. So let me just show you, I guess, my phone is charging, so I'm connected actually to my charging, whatever you call it, wires and whatnot. So let me just show you by backing up my makeup desk. This is my makeup desk. I do have the clear cube. I've gotten that, I'd say about, oh, I don't even know, maybe about a year ago. I really had the need for it. And to the left of that are a couple of little acrylic holders I found to hold a lot of moisturizers and concealers and things of that nature. My Henry Bendel makeup bag, and underneath that is my little book I take with me when I sit at my laptop and write things down of people you know, that I watch and their recommendations. These two little bowls here are an idea from Christine, Pink So Foxy, who uses them. I don't remember what she used them for, but I saw them in Walmart and I picked them up, and I store lots of little samples and stuff that I get from my Birchbox that I use, and things that are from Birchbox or samples. I belong to 3 subscriptions, I should say: Birchbox, Sample Society, and Beauty Army, and they're a mix of all of that. So that's really handy. My mirror from Costco, which I got less than $20. I got it for $15.99 with a $4 off coupon. A candle that I always have burning in the room. I showed this in my favorites. I think it was my favorites video. The Better Homes and Gardens, and this is the iced raspberry sangria, and I can't even begin to tell you how good my room smells right now. Back here you can see my tripod that I used to film on this camcorder, but right now I'm holding it because I'm, you know, need to kind of get a close-up, and I'm also charging it. This light here that you see lit behind my mirror is what I used to film with. Sometimes it's a little too much, sometimes it's perfect. You know, lighting is always an issue. And it goes all the way up, and it's not lit right there, but at the top there you can see the bar of which I was referring to, and it goes all the way across the top there, and it's got all of the clothes that I wear within this season. Not everything am I wearing right now. My jeans never change. I keep all of my jeans up there, but you see a lot of long sleeve stuff, so that's good for the fall. But that one white sleeve is my one white blazer for this spring and summer. If it should be a little cool, if I go anywhere and I need a jacket, I would grab that, or my denim. And then coming down here, you'll see my garment rack, which is probably what you see most of the time when I'm sitting at my chair right there. And you'll see my garment rack, which is holding this season's clothes. Like anything I buy that's new this season, whether it's pants or clothes, pants or shirts or dresses, will be on that garment rack right there. And that color block dress right there, that pink and blue, I just got and I haven't worn it yet, so I will be wearing that very, very soon. So it's a garment rack, and I think it was a 10-foot pole suspended from my ceiling. My husband did for me because it's really quite handy. That holds a lot of my clothes. And then coming down, right here, you start to see a rack. That used to hold clothes as well, but that got in the way when I was doing my makeup by my window. And I'll show you. This is now my jewelry hanger for a lot of my long necklaces. And you could see underneath that is my nail polish collection. And then my nail polish collection sits on top of this little thing we picked up, I think, in Home Depot, which holds a lot of my skincare, body sprays. That's the top portion. The second portion holds a lot of my, deodorants and hairsprays and some moisturizers and my dry shampoos and some samples that I'm using. And then underneath that is just a jewelry box that holds some of my better jewelry that I have absolutely no place to put. So that's there. And now, coming up from that, my nail polish collection and my jewelry hanger, and you see some of my favorite stores there. And one of my favorite pictures that my daughter drew, and the colors were just so amazing to me that it was a thing she had to trace with paints, but I just love the colors that she chose for this, so I keep that there. And also I got to show you something else. My husband and I just celebrated our anniversary on the 25th, and she wrote us a little card, so I thought that was really sweet, so that's there. And in the back there you'll see my two favorite stores in the world, Liberty of London in obviously London, and Whistles of London, which I order a lot from. So I kept the bags from my trip and I just suspended them like I did my Henry Bendel's bag, and behind my Henry Bendel's is my Chanel bag. So I love displaying and making things very, very pretty. Okay, so now let me show you my jewelry collection. This is a jewelry tree that I made. I bought this in HomeGoods, and it's just, I don't know, I mean, I want to turn the camera sideways, but I don't know if that's going to make this a little strange, this video. It's just kind of this, you see them all the time, these wrought iron decorative accents, that what I did was, and I hope you get the full effect of it, I'm going to have to zoom in. I suspended all of my long earrings on these. Some bracelets up at the top that I like to just grab and go. And then some of my earrings here. I just suspended them on the wrought iron, fixtures of this piece. And then I actually suspended some necklaces from the very, very top that go down to the bottom, and that's my back back there. But a lot of my earrings were getting lost in my jewelry drawer, so I just suspended them from this, and I think it works brilliantly because I think it's really just a pretty thing to look at too, especially when the sunlight comes in my bedroom and it goes through all of these pretty green colors, and I love it. I think it's just a really, and this is purple, and I love the whole way it looks. And down at the bottom it comes down to a tray and a stand, and I got some random stuff down there. But in here I just put my bangles, and it's very easy for me to just reach in and grab the bangles that I want. And I got some hoop earrings, kind of just suspended from the side, and I just think it works really, really well for me. And some necklaces that I have here. I really like the way I kind of came up with this idea. So that's my jewelry tree, that's what I call it. Here is just something I bought at Michael's. It holds some other pieces that I just don't want, kind of mashed up. My HRH collection, my Tory Burch necklace, my Believe necklace from Disney Couture, which is probably one of my favorite necklaces ever. My Evil Eye necklace, which I've had for quite some time, that I love. My Lisa Thomas necklace is on there. And then to the left of this is just some samples of some some perfume bottles that I am currently using. Again, I try and keep everything out this season that I use, because I work in seasons, and that's just from the fashion industry. You can't help it. I mean, people are like moaning and groaning when they see fall stuff coming out, but I'm expecting it and looking for it and buying for it already, even though it really basically just turned summer. That's just how it works in the fashion industry. So this is just you know, an overview of where I sit when I film and how I surround myself. And when I wake up, this is my side of the bedroom, like I said. This is my side of the bed. I sleep on this side. And when I wake up, I just look over to here and I can get an idea of, you know, or start getting ideas of what I want to wear for the day. And that's just exactly how I like it. Now, getting to my makeup collection, there's, you know, a lot of stuff here. So I really don't want to pick through it because it's not going to make any sense to you whatsoever. But let me just start with my brush collection. I got this idea from X Sparkage years ago when I watched her, and I still do. I love her. And it's a, I don't know what you call this, a utensil turnaround from Pampered Chef, and I love it. And my brushes are really dirty, so I'm not going to really focus in on those. But those are all my brushes. And here I have Kirkland wipes and my tissues, and over here I have a lot of MAC blushes and one eyeshadow that I have yet to depot. Here are an assortment of my, oh goodness, I have Estee Lauder foundation, my Chobo Yang, my Skin 79, my Giorgio Armani, which is, where is my Giorgio Armani? Right here. You know, correctors and concealers and foundations, but not everything there, but a good assortment of it. And here I have a lot of my skincare stuff. So I have my Embryolisse, which I use. I love. I've always loved that. I picked that up in Paris. The very last day at the airport, I completely forgot to show you, and I wasn't going to do another video for it, but I absolutely love it. My Josie Maran Argan Oil, my MAC Face and Body, my Neutrogena, my MAC Fix Plus, my Borba highlighter. What is this? Oh, this is my SkinCeuticals Retinol 1.0. It's pretty good stuff. My Guerlain Parure Extreme, my Yves Saint Laurent, my Fusion Beauty Anti-Wrinkle Primer, my Beauty Blender, and back in there I have, everything's quite dirty, my NARS, which I'm almost out of, my MAC, and my NARS right here. Makeup remover, and I think this is Revlon Color Stay, and a lot of little concealers in the front, or you know, stuff of that nature. And my Anastasia eyebrow powder, it's got glue on the bottom so everything sticks to it. My Ardell brow, this is really good. My Kiehl's Absine cream, which is really fabulous stuff. I used to work at Kiehl's. Let's see, a lot of my BB creams, my Korres primer, my Skin Iceland, I just got this in a, no, I didn't just get it, but I've had it, Icelandic Relief Eye Pen, tweezers, this really good hard candy, I'm sorry, I'm not focusing on it, little concealer pencil, you know, things of that nature, you know. And now this is my clear cube. My clear cube. I've had it, say, for about a year now, maybe about a year, maybe a year and 2 months. And I don't know what I would have done without it really much longer, because I have overflow of makeup going down into my train case, my kit, should I need it for anyone. That's just a box, a random rattan box, and that's my wastebasket, but I have overflow of makeup in there. And I think my clear cube, or a dupe of a clear cube, totally saved me and my storage horror that I was going through. But just quickly going through this and showing you what I have my Bioderma, all of my palettes, my NARS palette, my brush cleaner, my Chanel eyelash curler, face sprays, my Guerlain Meteorites, my Chanel oh gosh, Tan de Soleil, you know, just, it stores everything. It just really does store everything. Eyeliners and mascaras and lip liners and paint pots and eyeshadows, loose single eyeshadows and pigments, blushes and bronzers, and you name it, it's in here. And my lipstick. drawer, which you could see why I lose the lipstick. There must be over 150 lipsticks in here. It's massive. I mean, it's a really big collection of lipstick, but I wouldn't have it any other way because I love being surrounded by all of this. And that's my current makeup bag, and underneath here is my little book that I take with me to my laptop to buy on people's recommendations. So this is my little side of the room with my light, my little cubbies filled with all my goodies, and someone is texting me furiously. But this is where I hang when I'm doing my videos. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Have a great one. Bye. Enjoy 4th of July. Love you.